Yeah,
So
over
apparently
next
there's
to?
more around here somewhere.
Yeah. I know there's barrels. Oh, go. There. There we go. We're back in the cat skin again, and you know what that means. We're going back to the new SMP. Let's go! Welcome to Crimecraft, a new SMP running only in Pride Month, even though I may have to post some videos after because it's me and I'm slow at editing, where your only goal is to collect doubloons. You might be thinking, Corn, I'm not a pirate. What's a doubloon? And doubloons are these bad boys. And they're valuable because at the end of the series, whoever has the most of them wins the series. At the start of the series, everyone gets 10 doubloons, some food, and a book explaining what sorts of tasks you can do to earn more doubloons. These books will occasionally be refreshed throughout the series. Of course, though, this is Crimecraft, where all crimes are okay. So you don't have to do tasks to get more doubloons. You can also kill people for their doubloons, and rob people for their doubloons, and any other number of crimes to get doubloons. And, just to spice things up some more, we're also playing with the Origins mod, which has lots of origins, some of which were custom made just for the series of Crimecraft, and one of which was custom made for me, a special feline origin, which is why, I got the ears, tail, the whole shebang. I'm not going to reveal all of the perks of my origin right now. You'll have to watch the video and see. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Crimecraft theme song, yeah! This session of Crimecraft started off with a nice chill enchanting session while everyone else fought a warden, because after last episode I had a bunch of levels, and I definitely was not risking them to fight a warden. No, I was going to enchant my stuff. Once my stuff was decently enchanted, Lucia and EmaMae and we all headed back down to the ancient city. Not to get more experience, oh no. It was to pull off the greatest heist in Crimecraft history. We were going to rob Spentaneous, the guy who had the most doubloons and was the hardest to track down, and we were going to rob him for everything he was worth. Now, Spen was hard to track down because he was a phantom, and he could literally just disappear into the ground at any point. And his stuff was even harder to track down because as a phantom, he could bury it anywhere underground and wouldn't have to dig it out to find it. He could just, do his little phantom-y going into the ground thing and just go to his stuff whenever. And to find it, we'd have to dig out the entire server, and we did not have the time and resources to do that. Luckily, however, we didn't need to, and the reason we didn't need to was because I had the exact coords of where his stuff was. And the reason I was able to get the exact coords of where his stuff was because all of the footage from our first session corrupted. And I know that doesn't sound like it makes a whole lot of sense, but just bear with me. So I had lost all of my first-person footage, but the lucky thing was that we were all playing on the same mod pack. And that mod pack was like the required mod pack for the server, and it had replay mod. So even though all of the footage I had been actively recording was gone, replay mod had been passively recording in the background, so I was able to make a session using only replay footage. Normally, I avoid using replay mod because I find it very hard to work with, but because it was all I had, I used it. And as I was messing with replay, I found this interesting little function replay could do. So you're in replay, and you can hit B and wow, look at all these players I can spectate. That function allows you to spectate another player, so during the time of the replay, instead of filming yourself, you can see through someone else's eyes, which is very neat. And some of you, probably have figured out where this is going, because if I was at the base, and Spen was below our base, then he would have been in my loaded chunks, and that meant I would have been able to see through his eyes. And that is exactly what I did. I went into the replay of the session, and I spectated Spen, and I watched him as he went under the ground, under our house, and just opened some nice hidden chests and barrels he had there. And you can actually pull up coordinates in replay while you're doing it. So I hit F3, I took screenshots of the coordinates, and I was like, yeah, I found the stuff. Some of you may be upset with me, because what I did is considered cheating in, most Minecraft circles. But before you send me lots of hate comments, I would just like to give a couple of words in my defense. I misunderstood Crimecraft, and that is entirely my fault. I thought that because Crimecraft was sort of an anything goes gameplay server, that it would be an anything goes in other aspects too. There were rules that were specifically about, you can't mess with this, you can't mess with that, but there wasn't anything explicitly against replay mod. And because there was nothing explicitly against it, and because it was in the required mod pack, I figured that it was an exploit that had been left in for me to find, and I was like, brilliant, Corn, you've done it! Finn will be so proud of you! Sidebar, Finn was not proud of me. And so now I am the proud creator of the rule that you cannot stream snipe or use replay. If anyone who plays in the series and is watching this is wondering, hey, why did we need that rule? It's because of me. It's because of me, because I'm silly. I want to make it clear that this is not the kind of thing I would pull on any other server. I was just confused by the crime aspect and also the rules aspect, and I thought the rule set was complete when actually it was just that no one had expected that I would do the thing that I did, and so it wasn't against the rules. That's my bit, defense over. I'd prefer it if you didn't send me hate comments, but you know what, live your life. And more importantly, let's actually see the heist, which for all of the trouble it gave me, wasn't actually that dramatic, and so I had to put dramatic heist music behind it to make it actually interesting. Silk touch
You
that?
want me to silk touch
Yes.
it?
Yeah, silk touch another. Thank you. Okay, so
Thorns,
this is his
efficiency. Some of this is mine. Because I was one of the people that had Swift Sneak. We have an umbrella. We have piercing 3. Oh, we've got rockets.
This is not mine, by the way.
Those rockets might be mine.
This is Sven's. I'm taking this, and I'm taking its feather.
Okay, can
there's
you silk,
gold
can you silk
here.
touch? Can you silk touch this stuff too? The 3 right here, so I can see. Okay. Okay. The first part of the heist was honestly a little underwhelming for me because hooray, we found the right place, but it didn't have the things I was looking for. I was looking for doubloons, and that double chest had no doubloons. Lucia was very happy because they got some stuff back and they were able to steal Spen's lava and he'd been like tormenting them with it. But I was here for doubloons and there were no doubloons there. But the heist wasn't over yet. This was a doubloon heist, and thus far we had failed. So that meant we were going to have to dig a bit deeper, and dig deeper we did. Lucia?
Yes?
Do you mind breaking these 2 blocks right here? Still touching them?
These 2 blocks? Yes.
Yeah. Next to? Next to?
Next to?
Yeah, next to?
These next to?
No, the down ones.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
So apparently
next
there's
to?
more around here somewhere.
Yeah. I know there's barrels. Oh, go. There. There we go. If you're wondering what that cackling noise was at the end, it's Lucia laughing maniacally, and I have to cut it off early because, otherwise it is a certified health risk. But anyway, you might be wondering, why was Lucia cackling? You just found 2 barrels. Yes, but those barrels, oh, those barrels had stuff. There we go.
You thought you could take my things.
Carrots.
These will be mine. One sec, let me just, F, and I'll combine that.
I'm not gonna take absolutely everything because I don't want to discourage him too much.
Oh no, I want to hurt this man. I want to cause him pain and suffering.
Oh no! Oh no!
Take the diamond stuff with you. This cursive binding protection, mending leggings. Take those. I'm gonna take his steak.
Oh, Emma, there are arrows.
Yep. Oh, arrows. Yes, can always use more arrows.
After we finished taking what we wanted, the heist was nearly over, because we had found the doubloons, and we had taken the doubloons. Doubloon heist success. However, it wasn't quite over yet, because if we left it in this state, then Spen would know that someone had been there. Spen would know that someone had been there and had known the exact chords. But if we covered it up exactly, then he'd think it had been a phantom, and that's why we had Lucia silk touch everything, so we covered it all back up and the heist was over. The doubloon heist was over, finished, kaput. But the session was totally not, because even though we'd been planning this in the background for a couple of sessions now, it only took half an hour, and the sessions we play for like 2 hours. So we had 3/4 of a session left, and had just stolen a lot of doubloons. So congrats, we stole doubloons, but like, what were we gonna do for the rest of the 2-hour session? If you're me, what you're gonna do is just spend more time in the ancient city, getting as much experience as possible, 51 levels over and 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 over. This footage is on 16 times speed, and it still takes up a full minute in my timeline. So I'm gonna shorten it because I'm not that much of a monster. But you have to understand, I was down there for what felt like the rest of the session. And why would you do that? Because you're you. Because you want to get full diamond gear that is max enchanted. And by max enchanted, I mean max enchanted. I mean re-rolling over and over and over an enchanting table so you get prot 4 on every single piece of diamond armor. To be fair, my pants and chestplate were already enchanted because I had enchanted the chestplate that morning, and the pants I had just stolen from Spen. But rolling over and over and over for the helmet and for the boots, and then rolling in the enchantment table to enchant things for other people. For example, I made Lucia a very nice fire aspect 2 sword, a friendship sword, and Lucia said they never betray me, so like, we're cool. And I didn't only enchant things for my teammates, I was basically enchanting for anyone who walked by because I have a hard time saying no to people. And that included Zuite, who also got a fire aspect 2 sword because the table was feeling lucky. And speaking of Zuite, I rolled to get good enchants on all of their stuff, for a couple of reasons. First of all, because like the aforementioned can't say no to people, but second of all, because Lucia had murdered them, and Lucia is on my team, and Lucia was then going to get murdered by Zuite if we didn't do something to sort of make up for it. Well, technically Zuite was threatening to burn down the treehouse, like seriously? So I just offered free enchants instead, and I re-rolled to make sure they were good enchants because, you know, like, friendship. Now, as I was finishing up enchanting, I was just looking through my inventory and sorting it, and I noticed that I had some pretty rare trims. Specifically, I had the fun deep dark. I had both of the deep dark trims, including Silence, the one that can basically make your armor any color. And I remembered that EmaMae's favorite color was purple, and she can only wear up to gold armor, also possibly chain, but there's no way we're getting chain, okay? You can't craft it. I had to actually explain to her that chainmail is uncraftable. That was a fun conversation. But anyway, craftable in the game, she could only wear up to gold, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if she could have purple armor, because purple's her favorite color? So I made a bunch of silence trims, and I gave them to her so she could put on her armor amethyst silence trims and make her armor mostly purple with some gold accents. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like here, and then here. Oh, I have just enough.
Good.
Oh boy, I'm still trying to find leather.
Wait. Oh, they're in BC2, okay.
Okay, so I have 5 of
Things
these.
we found, Lucia.
What do you think is the biggest flex?
The
No, I'm
biggest
joking.
flex.
I'm not gonna put diamond trim on it. We currently have 3 diamonds right now.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's good. We've got awesome stuff. Ah.
Yeah. What color trim is the real question.
We have amethyst.
Yeah, that's
Do
what
we?
I'm thinking. We do have amethyst.
Amethyst. We've also got redstone.
Yeah. I'm over here like gold would bring out my eyes, but no.
It would. See, purple is kind of my color, so I will probably. It's like purple. Purple seems like.
Wait,
I'll do
oh my
purple.
gosh. Emma.
Mhm.
So the thing about this trim is that it mostly covers your normal armor. You get like 90% of the
Oh,
color
really?
from this one.
So
Go for
I
it.
can just be purple.
Yep.
I can just be
You're
purple.
gonna be weirdly purple-yellow, I'm gonna be honest.
It's okay. It's okay. Wait, which, how do we do this?
And the smithing table. You'll see.
That's right. I've got too much stuff in my inventory.
Do you
Get
not wear a
out!
hat? Do you not wear a hat?
Oh, I do. It's just I wear the hat on top of my hat. Look at this. See?
Oh, okay.
So I might not bother with the helmet. Actually. Oh.
Put it on, put it on. Yeah.
I look amazing. This is so great. Here, you know what? I will give you one of these back because my helmet doesn't need it anyway because it's just
Okay.
going to be under my thing. So.
Oh.
Yes. You good?
You know, yeah, people died in chat. I always say "oh" because it's polite.
Got it. I am so purple.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put gold on
This
mine
is
so we match.
amazing. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do chest plate pants because that's what we have enough for.
Uh-huh.
Unless should I save a trim in case we get more
Yeah, save
diamonds?
one.
Okay, so I'm
we
gonna
can
save one so I can only do my chest plate.
Yeah. You look fantastic.
Thank you. Wait, screeny. Oh, I'm not wearing pants.
Yes. No, put the pants on. Yo,
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
we
Crimecraft,
look
baby.
so good.
Yeah. Fashion show at our place.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I am so protected too.
Is your stuff enchanted? In any way?
No.
And that was when I knew that a fatal mistake had been made. I had been so busy enchanting my armor, and Lucia's armor, and Zuite's armor, and literally everyone else on the server's armor that I hadn't enchanted Emma's armor. My ride or die! I was such a fool! But there was basically no time left in the session, and even if I had wanted to spend time enchanting, Lucia came back with a pretty urgent message. Apparently, there was going to be some kind of like apocalypse event that was going to make the top of the server uninhabitable for some reason. It was a bit confusing, but I trusted Lucia because Lucia is my teammate and would never do me wrong, and so we all headed underground, including the animals. Yeah, we're going down into my house, okay? Yeah.
Oh, my food! I need to get my food first. I'll be right down.
We might want to like make this a little bit bigger. It's going to be cramped. And if you're wondering why our post-apocalyptic bunker was so small, it's because it wasn't intended as a bunker like that. It was just someplace I had randomly set my spawn one day when I had Emma dig out a cave because I wasn't quite sure how the respawn mechanics would work. And then we realized that the surface was going to be inhospitable, so we decided that that would be like a good underground bunker. But it was very, very cramped, especially with me and Lucia and EmaMae and Emma's friend the sheep. And so we decided we'd better dig it out. So we dug it out a little bit more. But no one ever told me that the end of the world was going to be so gosh darn boring, and I only had one disc. We really should have, like, brought a deck of cards down here or something.
Yeah. Here in a
We'll
second,
sing work songs. Hey, I have a question.
I only have one disc, okay?
Top 10 ways to kill people. Go.
Oh my gosh, we get a roof!
That's all I have. We get part of a roof.
And that's where the session ended. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, you can just watch something else. Cool beans. I think we've established that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching Crimecraft. And I hope to see you in my corner of the internet sometime soon. See you next time. Maybe.